Welcome back, everybody, to Heat Gaming. My name is Senchi.
My name is Tricky Dicky, and today we're playing some Speedrunners while we're talking about video game news, because that's what we do here. Let's get back into this. There's the Speedrunner music. And let's get this set up real quick. While I do this, do you want to start with, you said you had some Fortnite news, right?
Oh, yeah, guys. So, this is something that a couple of my buddies and I are excited about, and we've been, theorizing on how it's going to work. And if you guys keep up with Fortnite news, you guys are seeing that there's going to be, a cart involved in Fortnite. And hopefully, I think within the next week, it should be up and running. And it says you can ride solo or with a buddy. And we're trying to, like a grocery cart.
Oh, like a shopping cart.
Yeah, like a shopping cart. Literally, if you look here and there in certain parts of the map, there's actually some shopping carts already there.
Oh, they're just sitting there?
They're just there for display. But apparently, they're going to add them so you can actually use them. And we're kind of thinking different ways. Like, one of them was okay, if you're by yourself, you might have to push it for a little bit, get some speed going, and then, hop on or something and,
go.
Yeah.
Like down a hill, maybe?
Yeah, like down a hill, maybe, or something, and maybe you can shoot while you're on top. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I was gonna ask what you think the benefit of that would be. Like, what would make that?
Maybe you're trying to escape the
you think it's
storm.
fast? Do you think it's faster or something?
I think so. I would assume it's faster than running.
Huh.
And we were also saying that it could be with a buddy, so maybe one buddy could be pushing while the other one's shooting. That'd be cool because you kind of have more speed going to someone, and they're not really going to be expecting it, maybe. And I think that'd be a good, cool little way of kind of getting some kills.
So you think if you're pushing somebody in it, do you think it'll be faster than just running?
Yeah,
like that would be the benefit, you think?
But I think I think it's going to do that, but it's going to make you more vulnerable because maybe you can't build while you're in the grocery cart or something.
True, yeah, and you're stuck pushing and you can't do anything
unless you jump off the cart or something.
Yeah.
So I guess to make it balanced, I feel like it's gonna be like that.
Okay.
We're gonna have to find out.
Do you want to join?
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's actually pretty interesting. I didn't hear anything about that. I haven't noticed them around the map or anything. But,
yeah, they're in actually little small places, not named places in the game. So
okay, well, yeah, that's just what I'm curious about. Is I feel like pushing someone in a cart would be slower than just running, in real life.
It could be.
So I don't know how they would work around that to make an advantage of using a shopping cart.
Yeah. But we were also saying oh, what if they make it like PUBG now, where it's kind of like in PUBG you can use vehicles.
Oh yeah, that was the one main difference. Do you think they would add a lot of vehicles though?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So far, I mean, the only sort of movement that you can do besides running now is a jetpack.
Oh, I haven't even tried that. I heard
it's fun.
How long has that been around now?
About a week now.
Oh, okay, so we're a little behind. Not too bad though.
Yeah. The thing with the jetpack is actually you can actually fly and shoot at the same time, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. So it's actually a pretty good mobility thing then.
But it takes one of your inventory spaces, so it's kind of if you really want it, you gotta sacrifice for something.
How do you use it while you have a gun equipped though? How does that work?
So basically, you use it as you double click space. Well, depending on how you I just died. Depending on how you have it set up, but the natural key is just space. If you were trying to jump.
Okay, so yeah, just your jump key, just press it again.
Yeah, you just double tap it, and it'll activate this, the jetpack.
Wow. And is there a fuel thing, I assume? A limited, how far you can go and stuff?
Yeah, there's a limited amount of reach and fuel.
Huh. Okay.
But overall, it's pretty fun. A lot of people complain about it. I have a few friends of mine, they're like, I don't know how I feel. I kind of like it, but it can be hard to control.
It sounds like a cool thing. I don't think I would personally use it. Yeah. Just because when I play Fortnite, my main strategy is to just hide out like a little girl and just wait for everybody to kill themselves so I get top 10. But I think it would add an interesting kind of dynamic.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to play with it and see what it's like.
I like it. The thing that that I'm really excited for is definitely the shopping cart. Though I want to see how they implement it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested. I think it sounds cool. I'm just not sure. Wow,
that was good.
Wow. Yeah, I'm really not sure how they're gonna make it like a benefit. Like, what motivates me to
want to use it? Yeah.
And then it's. I mean, if it's more of a partner thing, do you think? Like, what are they gonna do to make it motivating to do it in like solo? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people play the solo kind, so it's like, what's the point of even having the shopping cart if you're by yourself?
Yeah, correct.
So.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, a shopping cart is not something that's like powered engine. You know, it has to be like you pushing it. So I want to see how it works out.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe later on they'll add vehicles. You know, maybe for a different season even. Because I know this season's based on like superheroes. So maybe the other one can be, who knows, racing theme or something. That'd be pretty cool. Or that could be a hint for next season, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I know something that I'm bummed about for sure, though, is that week 5 challenges were supposed to appear today. And I don't know what delayed Fortnite to not release them today, but I think they're going to be available the 31st.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I actually had a piece of Fortnite news. I gotta pull it up here real quick.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let me see. Oh, something about the Close Encounters mode?
Oh, yeah. I think that one... I played it a couple times. It was pretty fun. That one's basically shotgun only.
Yeah.
And jetpack.
Yeah, so what I read about it was when it first came out, there were some big bugs with it. So they had to disable it like right after it went live.
Yeah.
Like it was that bad. And now it looks like it's now live again. So that was the story. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know if it actually is still there anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they replaced it with gold. Gold weapons only. Solid gold.
Dang. Well, it says it looks like it can do both. Like they're both available, I think is what I'm reading.
At one point they were. Yeah.
Okay. And you think it's already over?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, dang.
I know one that's here to stay finally, and I'm like really happy about it, is a 50 versus 50.
Oh, they're gonna keep that like permanent?
Yeah, permanent now.
Oh, good. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's so fun.
It is. Wow.
Wow. Hail Mary hook.
Good lord.
Because that one is kind of like, you know, when you're not like, or you're trying to warm up. I use 50 versus 50 as a warm up.
Yeah,
game,
that's definitely a good like first game to play when you get back into it.
Mm-hmm. Just because it's not full engagement right away.
Yeah. Fortnite's intimidating, at least for me. Like
it gets my heart racing every time I play it.
Dude, it's scary. I'm not. Oh god, dang it. Not very good.
Yeah, me neither. But it's fun to play.
Let's see.
All right, take that win. You were so close. You got 2 wins.
Yeah, it is what it is. I had another article here that mentioned Fortnite. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Oh yeah, it's not really about Fortnite, but here's the headline. This is from GameSpot. It's as Fortnite popularity rises, PUBG dev admits its game has fallen short in some areas. I guess Fortnite's finally winning this battle here.
Oh yeah, there's so many players that decided to just go to Fortnite over PUBG.
Yeah,
I know one big name, you know, is Ninja. Ninja was like a big PUBG fan up until...
Oh, was he really?
Yeah.
Before he went to Fortnite?
Before he went to Fortnite, yeah. He was all about PUBG.
That's nuts. I didn't know that.
And he's like, you know, I'm done with PUBG. It's all about Fortnite now.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it's been heading. I think a big part of it is just like the optimization. Like, have you played PUBG or no?
I played it on the mobile from a friend, you know. He was just letting me try it out.
Oh, but you didn't have it like on PC? So like the main version, I actually haven't played it either, but I've like read a lot and like seen a lot of people play it. It doesn't run well for anyone. Yeah, like like its optimization is really bad.
So like lag wise, or
yeah, not like internet lag, but like frames.
Ooh.
Yeah, like even if you have really good hardware and stuff, like you're still dropping frames and getting low rates and stuff.
Well, that sucks.
Like apparently it's pretty like system intensive, like in a bad way. So people have those kinds of issues, and I think that was part of it. Is like it was a good game concept, and it got popular first. But it was hard for a lot of people to play because it was just, I don't want to say it was coded badly, but you know, like it wasn't optimized. Like people couldn't run it very well.
Yeah.
A lot of people had those kinds of issues playing it.
Somewhere in their system it's just not running well. Or...
Yeah, exactly. So that's
probably... Or they might have bad servers. That's all it might be.
Well, it was like a local thing.
Local? Oh.
Yeah, like they found out it wasn't like an internet issue necessarily. It was people's systems just couldn't run the game very well.
Oh wow.
Like it was working their graphics cards really hard and just wasn't getting good performance out of it. I bet you that's part of it, because like Fortnite's really simple.
Yeah.
You know, graphics wise, and like I've never heard of anyone having issues running Fortnite before.
Yeah. I mean, they obviously they have their bugs, you know, but they're pretty good about fixing them.
Yeah. I mean, bugs are one thing, but just being able to run on any system is like really helpful. I would say. Crap. There we go.
I mean, I don't really have issues with Fortnite running it or anything.
Yeah, I had never have either. That's the thing.
Yeah, and I'm not running like crazy setup, but I mean it's good enough to run it.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it too. Is it was more accessible for consoles because it was simpler. Like the graphics are easier to process, so you could easily play it on, you know, Xbox, PlayStation. They have a mobile version too, don't they?
Yeah.
So that probably works even better. Like,
and then there's one of the few games where you can crossplay.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's just because it's so like simple looking that the performance is really good.
Yeah, because they don't have crazy graphics. They're very cartoony, but at the same time, it's fun.
Yeah, exactly. It's like really simple. It doesn't have to look really good for it to be addicting and fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Fortnite just got a lot of parts correct that PUBG didn't. Or like it's free.
Yeah, that's
a big one. We didn't even talk about that. Is like PUBG is still like how much money? It's like $20-$30.
I think so, around there. I think they probably dropped their price by now, but I mean,
yeah, that's the thing that kept me away so long. Like I was interested in like thought it was cool when it first came out, and it was the only one. But I never got it because I didn't want to spend the money.
Exactly.
And then Fortnite came out, and then a friend of mine was like, "Hey, dude, you should get Fortnite." And I was like, I don't really want to spend the money. And he's like, "Dude, it's free."
Yeah.
You know? And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I started playing it. So I think that's just, I don't know. It's hard to compete with a free-to-play game that gets,
especially if it's that fun.
Exactly. It's going to get super popular because anybody can download it. So, I don't know. Just the way it is, I guess. I
think that's why Fortnite's taking over right now.
Yeah, poor PUBG. But, I don't know. It is what it is.
Well, you know, a lot of people are trying to, like, developers are actually heading into the whole, like, Battle Royale thing.
Yeah, that's definitely, you know, the biggest trend in gaming right now.
Yeah.
Like we talked about last week with the new Black Ops having it and stuff. Like, that's crazy. That's such a trend that Call of Duty is going to have it.
Even trying to do it.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. So,
I mean, Call of Duty is arguably one of the biggest gaming franchises there are.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What I mean? So, like, to have them copy your idea, that's nuts.
It's because they're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly. It's you know, it's the most trending thing in the entire internet right now. And you know, like I even thought that I would prefer PUBG, but I never played it, so I don't know if I prefer it. You know? Like the one thing about Fortnite is I'm not a big fan of the building, like the actual fort building. Oh, nice.
Sure, like bones.
I'm not a big fan of the fort building and stuff, but you know, I still play Fortnite instead because it's free and it's addictive and everybody's playing it.
Yeah, I agree. Like at first, I hated building. Like it was something that I couldn't do. And it was just like, you know what? I feel like in order to be good at this game, you have to know how to build. And I just forced myself to like build. Anytime I would land far, learn how to build, and then I got started getting good at it. But
yeah, I guess just for me, it's the same. I haven't put in that time, so I'm not good at it. So I'm just like, whatever, I guess, you know.
Yeah. So basically with it, if you don't practice building, a lot of games don't require for you to be building like that. There's no need. It's more of a, you duck, shoot, and hopefully you get the kill.
Yeah, true.
Here, I mean, you can change the game and the pace of the game by building.
Yeah, that's the one thing I always fall short, and that's why I don't do that well when I play, is because I'll do okay, but then if I face somebody that can build quickly and fight, it's just like, well, I can't do anything.
Like, I'm screwed.
This is the end of this. So that's just the way it is, I guess.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would like vehicles too, like in PUBG.
It'd be cool.
I think it would be cool, but I don't know because I don't want to spend the money on it, especially on a game that's like not optimized. It wouldn't run well on my system.
Especially if you know that's an issue.
Like I don't want to run into those problems. Fortnite is just so like packaged nicely and it's convenient. It just plays to modern gaming, I guess. It's easy. It's like plug and play. You don't really have to do anything.
Yeah, but the thing that I think attracted me the most, not only that it was free, because sometimes if the game is that good, I'll buy it.
Yeah,
but the thing with me was the cross-platform, because I'm a PC player, and like we're PC players, but I mean I have a lot of buddies that only are
consoles. Yeah, same.
And I'm never like able to enjoy playing with them. And we finally found a game that can support us.
Play together. That doesn't happen very often, I agree. That is a pretty nice feature. And that's something I don't think PUBG has either.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
So, it's like not a lot of games in general have that. It's a pretty nice deal. So that's, that's another thing. Let me, probably gonna die here real quick and I'll pull up my next story. Oh, dang it. Pull up my next story. I feel like we're gonna have to just talk about Fortnite every week. Like that's just gonna be a segment. It's Fortnite news.
Yeah, Fortnite news, man.
I mean, it's gonna be relevant for so long. We pretty much have to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
Especially
since I play it a lot. I think more than you, but I mean, we both play it.
Yeah, you definitely play more than I do, but when I have time, I try to play some. Like if I'm not playing Overwatch, that is, I'll play some Fortnite.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Overwatch was my big thing, and I was not letting go of it. But then slowly, like I said, since I had more friends playing Fortnite, kind of switched over. But I still have my love for Overwatch.
Oh yeah, those are like my two main bitches right there.
Just picking different heroes with different abilities is just awesome.
Oh yeah, I love Overwatch.
What's that version of that try to like kind of do the whole hero base like Overwatch? It was like a knockoff. You know the name of it?
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, but was it like Battleborn? Is that what it is?
I think so.
That sounds like what I'm thinking of. Oh god, I think that's what it was. Let me pull up something else here, though. Got some more articles I want to talk about. Let me get rid of this Fortnite article. Let's see. Oh, I just thought this was funny. This is literally like 2 paragraphs long, but it was just Target is clearing Wii U games for $5 each.
Wow.
So if you have a Wii U for some reason, you can get your games at Target for $5.
That's crazy.
That's kind of sad, honestly. That is. Like, Walmart still sells the original Wii games at full price.
Yeah, at full price.
But Target's selling these for $5.
Man.
So that's kind of hilarious. I mean, I don't know who has a Wii U, but if you do, you can go get some
go take advantage of that, I guess.
Get some cheap-ass games.
If you haven't upgraded to a Switch, might as well.
Speaking of Nintendo, though, I found a little article talking about Switch predictions for E3. So I wanted to just bring in some of these and then we can talk about them. Oh boy. Just pause it when it starts. Let's see. These are just predictions. None of this is confirmed, but somebody thinks that a Switch Animal Crossing is going to come out, which I never played. Did you play Animal Crossing?
I actually never played it. Like, besides playing the characters that are playable on like Mario Kart 8 or
but you never played the game.
Nope,
I didn't either, but I've heard a lot of things like people really like it, and I play a lot of Stardew Valley, and I've heard that it's pretty similar.
Yeah,
like you can farm and you like meet people and you kind of like, I don't know, kind of manage stuff like that. Like you have money and you have like a little business or something. Yeah. I'm not really familiar, but I think if it came out on Switch, I'd probably get it just because.
Yeah.
I have like every game that I want for the Switch, so I'm just waiting for more games for me to buy. Yeah. I'm obsessed with my Switch. People think that there's going to be a Bayonetta 3, but I also never played that franchise, so I don't know if you played that one before. So we won't talk about that because I don't know anything else. They think that they're going to announce another Bethesda game. You know, because we have Doom and Skyrim.
Yeah.
So people think that they're going to put like Fallout 3 or something on there now too. Just because like they have that partnership now.
Yeah.
And like they've done pretty well. Like the Skyrim sales were pretty decent, I think.
Yeah, they were actually pretty good.
I actually have it too. I was playing it last night. It's not bad.
Nice.
But so that's another thing they think that might happen. It'll be the Fallout 3 or like New Vegas or something, one of the older ones.
That'd be pretty cool. Just probably like with lower graphic, huh? Probably gonna be running like at 720 or something.
Yeah, well, I think I mean those older games are almost as old as Skyrim, so it'll just run the same. Skyrim looks pretty good. And, like honestly, it's pretty impressive.
And it runs good?
It does. You know, I haven't had any issues. I played it last night because I work nights. I was just sitting there playing my game. It was like hours straight. I just played and like didn't have any issues. I just I was chilling. I was switching back and forth from first person to third person, and I didn't have any issues. It was pretty smooth, and it looks like it doesn't look as good as like the anniversary edition or like the remastered. But I want to say it looks a little bit better than the original, like the vanilla one when it first came out. It looks that good, if not a little better.
That's pretty impressive.
Which, for the Switch is pretty sweet. Somebody thinks that Fortnite might come to the Switch.
I really hope so. I've been talking to friends about that.
You've had that idea too?
Oh, yeah.
I think, I don't know if it'll actually happen, but I think it'd be really cool. I mean, it makes sense just with how popular it is.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think I've ever seen a game like that on a Nintendo before. You know what I mean? Like, they're pretty particular about what games they take, so I don't know. But I guess, the way they've been adding, like, Doom and Skyrim, they're adding more, like, shooters and, first-person games and stuff, so maybe. Who knows?
I really hope so.
I think that'd be dope, honestly. Yeah. I would just play it all night at work now.
Yeah, especially, like, if you're, like, are playing PC or even console, you're trying to like step away from that, maybe take it to your bedroom at night or whatever.
I love playing my Switch portable all the time, so I think it'd be cool to play Fortnite a lot more. I think I'd have to get an unlimited data plan on my phone though, because I usually use my hotspot to play like online games, so I would eat through my data like crazy.
Yeah, and there's actually one thing that I forgot to mention about Fortnite that I'm excited for. I know a friend of mine, we've had this idea, we've talked about it, never really shared it, but it's gonna happen. Okay. It's already official. They're gonna add like a sandbox style, like where you can play with friends and you respawn. You know how like once you're dead, you're dead?
Yeah.
Well, in this one, you can play against, I don't know if they're officially saying that you can play against others, but it's basically friends too, and you just respawn. So you just practice. So that's a good way to practice building for people that are good.
Like a custom games type thing, like you just kind of mess around or something. That's kind of cool.
That's why I'm really excited, because I know a buddy of mine has always struggled with building, and I was like, man, this would be really cool if we added it. If like Fortnite did that.
Are you talking about me?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I struggle with building too. So.
Well, there you go. I think this mode would be perfect then, because then we can hop on and just collect some materials and practice building, practice editing.
Just like get used to doing stuff like that. That's pretty neat, actually. I like that a lot. I hope they do that.
And I think they have already kind of leaked like that it's gonna. It hasn't been official on the Fortnite news.
Oh, really?
But it's leaked, saying that it's gonna happen.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
So I know that there's gonna be an update on Thursday, and if it's added Thursday, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's definitely happening.
No, that'd be sweet. No, I'd like that a lot. Moving on with the Nintendo predictions.
Ooh.
Somebody says that Mother 3 might be a thing. Like the Mother franchise was really popular. Yeah. I feel like I never played them either, but they're really old.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember them being that modern.
I really doubt that they would bring them back now. So that's just the way it is.
Especially because they've been out for so long.
Yeah, exactly. And then people think that they're gonna make an N64 classic.
Ooh.
Because like the NES Classic and the SNES Classic have already come through. So I think they're just gonna. I mean, I personally don't think, but somebody thinks that they're just gonna keep riding that train.
That'd be fun, actually.
Yeah, I think that would be a good system to do as well. But
is it gonna be like based on like where it'll come with a certain amount of pre-based like games, or is it like you have to buy cartridges again?
No, I mean, isn't that how the other classics work? They came with like games in.
Yeah, it came with like 30 games.
Yeah, like the most popular games or something. I think they'd probably do something like that.
That'd be cool.
Because it'd be silly to like buy cartridges again for like those old ass games. So I think it'd be cool. I don't know if they will, but we'll see.
I would like to because that was my first console ever.
Was it really?
Yeah.
The N64? No shit.
So a lot of memories of that one.
Oh wow, that's funny. Let's get back into this, and then we can keep talking about Nintendo stuff.
All right.
I mean, you could see it right there. I had a Super Nintendo first.
Oh yeah.
And that was good fun. What was your favorite Nintendo 64 game though?
Ooh.
There's a lot of good titles, but like, what are some that stand out to you? Like, I have a couple that I remember better than others from like my childhood. You know?
Yeah.
What was some big ones for you?
Definitely. Since I wasn't good at video games at that age, really. Diddy Kong Racing. I don't know if you ever played that one.
No, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, that was one of my favorites. It was basically nothing but Donkey Kong characters on different style of racing vehicles. Like there was cars, there was hover cars, there was airplanes. And it was really fun for me.
Wow.
That one was one of my favorites. And so Mario 64.
So that was, oh yeah, of course, Mario 64. So this Diddy Kong Racing, was this before they were in Mario Kart, I assume?
Yes.
Because like they had their own racing game, but now they're like the Donkey Kong is in Mario Kart, so it's not like they have their own game anymore. Did it feel like Mario Kart, or was it like really unique? Like different?
It was unique.
Wow, really?
Yeah. I mean, you had your special abilities that you can use, but it was more basic. It was, I believe, like speed boost, missiles, and like a shield block or something like that. It wasn't exactly like
yeah, it wasn't like grab items and like use them and stuff. It wasn't like that. That's neat. I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, it was super fun. Man, I'm blowing it.
One big one for me. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this correctly. I want to say the first Paper Mario came out on N64.
I think so.
That's right? I mean, because GameCube had like the newer one, but the first Paper Mario was on N64, wasn't it? That's what I thought. I remember playing that a lot. Like that was a big significant one for me in that point of my childhood. And I remember I would play with my buddy all the time. And I don't know why I liked it so much. I just remember it being like my favorite game ever for a long time.
I think it was like a more different than just a regular Mario game.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It was like I mean it's it's like basically like a turn-based combat RPG type game. You know, it was like really weird, but something about it I just really liked. And it was like I really liked the combat and like the items and the partners and the for some reason I just really liked like the art style. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like obviously the whole thing is that they're all made out of paper, but just like walking around the 3D world even though you're made out of paper, like for some reason was just super cool. So I was just
I agree.
I don't know, that's just a big one for me, is the freaking Paper Mario.
Yeah, one that I love but never beat up until my junior year in high school was Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dang.
I remember as a kid, I got stuck in, obviously, the hardest temple, the water temple.
Yeah, I've heard
I
that.
never beat that as a kid.
Wow.
And it was up until, I think, my junior year, yeah, and a couple of playthrough videos from YouTube that I was able to beat it.
Oh, that's funny. Huh. That's kind of crazy.
But it was back then, you know, where games were actually challenging.
Oh, games were so much harder back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sound like that old guy that's like, back in my day, but
it's true.
It's true. Yeah, games are so like user friendly nowadays. They're so easy.
Yeah.
Like I haven't had a game that I've really had difficulty beating since, you know, I was that age, since I was like really young. And I think the only it's like rare. A game has to specifically be made to be hard nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cuphead. Did you ever play Cuphead?
Oh, I want to play it so bad.
Oh, really? Oh, I have it. We should play it on here sometime.
We should.
Yeah, like next week. But it's crazy hard.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's like the way old games used to be,
mm-hmm.
but nowadays it's like that's what makes it special. That's like its selling point, you know?
Yeah.
Like it should be, or like the way it used to be was that's how games were. They were really challenging.
Mm-hmm.
And now with this one, it's like, oh, this game's actually hard. We haven't had a game like this in 10, 15 years.
Seriously.
So,
I mean, now like games that like have campaigns, I remember I could beat the campaign like in an hour or so.
Yeah, I know.
It was that easy.
Yeah, it's just a story now, basically. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which I really like story games a lot. I like the story to the campaigns, but you know, there's something to be said about a game that actually challenges you rather than, you know, it's
that walks you.
You know, I basically just walk through the whole story and watch the cutscenes and then I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Because games were really hard. I look back to like even like Super Mario World I have on my Super Nintendo right there.
Oh yeah.
That was tough.
Mm-hmm.
It literally at that age it took me years to be good enough to finish the entire game. It took me forever. So it's just, I don't know. Another thing, since we're on this kick of like the video game industry is changing and we're old, loot boxes. We talked about loot boxes a little bit last week, but not like a whole bunch. We just talked about it because we were playing Overwatch. Yeah. And we are geeking out about the good stuff. So it seemed like we really like loot boxes.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't, to be honest. But what was I gonna say? I only praised Overwatch for it because it was fair. It wasn't like game changing. I'm gonna pause this because I'm talking.
That was me.
Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, the reason I bring it up is because I found a Daily Dot article that says the headline is Battlefield 5 developer promises no loot boxes or premium passes, which I'm like pretty happy about that we're kind of shifting back that way. Yeah, I think it's interesting that these big companies and developers are finally recognizing how much everybody hates them for this. Yeah. And they're getting rid of it. Like Battlefield is one of the biggest culprits of that. You know what I mean? Like, look at like Battlefront 2, Star Wars. Remember how bad that situation was?
Oh yeah,
you know?
So many people are complaining.
Like the outcry was huge, and they were forced basically to take it out. So I think it's good that they're finally moving away from it. Like I said with Overwatch, I'm okay with it just because it's cosmetic and it's still good content, but it's like not unfair. Yeah, you know. So that's where they went wrong. Is like you need loot boxes to do well in the game, so spend more money. You know, that's the thing. And what do you think about people considering it gambling? Because, like, I agree that it's not fair when it's gameplay and you can, like, pay to win. Pay to win. But a lot of people are up in arms about it being gambling and, like, letting children gamble. And some, like, European countries have even, like, banned games with loot boxes because they consider it gambling.
Wow, I actually never really thought about it that way.
Yeah, so I don't know where I stand with that. What do you think about that? Because it kind of seems like it is. Like I get what they're coming from, but I don't know. I think it's a little different, don't you think? Because you're not getting like actual money back, right?
Yeah, you know.
So I guess I don't know the exact definition of gambling, but isn't that?
And if anything, like you're pretty much falling under pressure, like, especially like with Fortnite.
Yeah.
Like if you want to have a cool skin, you have to buy the skin. You have to buy the battle pass if you want to get all these perks.
True.
And to me, it's kind of like it's almost like peer pressure. It's like, oh, dude, like check me, like I have the skin, and like
yeah, I definitely see that. Like a lot of my young cousins and stuff have like spent the money on it because they want to be like cool, like you know what I mean, like cooler than people that don't have it, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like it's okay with Fortnite because it's the same thing. You're not getting any gameplay benefit.
No, not at all. And it specifies in Fortnite that you're not getting any gameplay benefits of having a skin.
Exactly, and I think that's why I'm okay with those, because I can not buy them and then feel like I'm still playing a fair game.
Yeah.
You know, like people can buy them if they want and they enjoy them, which is fine, like good for them. But then, like, if I don't want them, I shouldn't get less of a game than them. True. You know what I mean? And I don't, like with Fortnite at least, or like Overwatch, like we said, it's you know, it's different. But like Battlefront 2 was a bad example of this, and like a few other games where like better weapons and stuff are hidden inside loot boxes. Plus with Fortnite, I don't really know, but it's not a loot box really, right? Isn't it like a you just get stuff as you level up? Isn't it just the old-fashioned type of format?
The only reason that I was mentioning Fortnite is because of like I said, the battle pass.
Yeah.
If you buy the battle pass, it gives you a lot more free stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get you. Okay. And yeah, I think that's way better. But like,
I think I like that better.
Yeah, I do too, because at least you know, like, if I play this much or if I reach a certain thing, I know what I'll get. The whole loot box thing is like, I don't know, hopefully I get something good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's why a lot of people try to condemn it and call it gambling just for that fact.
True.
But I still, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the definition of gambling is, but isn't part of it like for money?
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't you consider it gambling if the reward was money? Do you think that plays a part in that or no?
Yeah, if the reward was money, definitely I can see it that way. But other than that, I mean, unless I'm not getting like I said, the definition of gambling right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm like a little iffy about it. I don't agree with pay to win tactics, but to call it gambling and like to make it illegal, I don't know if I would go to those lengths.
Yeah, I think that's a little overboard.
Yeah, I don't know if that's, you know, the right course of action for loot boxes in general. Because I think, like we can see with the new Battlefield, I think if we just talk about how much we hate it enough, that they'll stop doing it. You know, we don't have to make it illegal. They're just going to go, well, nobody likes us doing this, so, you know, if we want to make money, we should probably stop.
Yeah.
You know? So, because I don't want to put any game developers in jail. You know what I mean? Like, that's just that seems ridiculous to me.
Oh yeah, that's crossing the line a little too much.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think it's like it's important that we voice our opinions so they stop doing things that we don't like them doing.
Yeah, especially if we're playing. I mean, we're paying to play the game, like when we bought the game.
Yeah, exactly. But I get screwed over because some kid bought the game, but also the season pass and like also a bunch of boxes, and you know,
or getting like a special weapon you can't get unless you buy like the special package. Or something.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I don't like about it. Oh, this is really intense.
Yeah.
Stop talking
good
for a
one.
second. Oh boy. Oh, dang it. So, Well, yeah. Either way, Battlefield 5 or Battlefield V, it's 5. Won't have loot boxes, and that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, yeah.
So, good for who's making this. EA Dice. That's who's making the new loot box one. Wanted to look over this article real quick, see if there's anything else. Yeah, it even brings up how bad Battlefront 2 did. Oh yeah, look, so like I was saying, it's Belgium and Netherlands declared loot boxes illegal.
Wow.
And developers of games could face a prison sentence of up to 5 years and up to 800,000 euros if they fail to remove loot boxes.
That's outrageous.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I think it's a little overboard.
That's too overboard.
Yeah, because like I said, it's not like actual gambling,
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not, I don't know, it's different. I mean, I get where they're coming from, but it just doesn't feel like gambling to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just weird. But either way, at least they're listening to our opinion. Oop. Sorry.
Are you good?
I was going to pull up. I think I had something else here to talk about. Oh, yeah. This kind of pissed me off. I mean, it doesn't affect me that much. But here's the article. It's from, what is this magazine? Ars Technica? I've never heard of it, but whatever. Apple has rejected iOS version of Steam Link app, Valve says. Which, you know what the Steam Link is,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So they're making Steam Link apps for a lot of different devices, like smart TVs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure they have one for the Apple TV even. But they try to make an iOS version for like iPads and iPhones, so you can basically stream your PC games to your phone,
or
so you
iPad.
so you can play somewhere else in the house, which wouldn't help me that much, so I'm not like super upset, but I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
And it sucks that they like canceled it because let me look this over really quick. I read it yesterday, but okay.
Would it be able to work with Android still or no?
I think they have. Whoop. I want to say they have an Android app, but I'm not sure. I haven't really looked into it. Just because I have the actual Steam Link, like the box.
Yeah.
But I love my Steam Link. I was playing it the other night. Like, we had gone to bed, and I didn't want to go up and like leave the room.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it set up in my bedroom, so I could just play, my PC games in there. I was actually playing Battlefield 1 for a little while.
Okay.
And then I played something else, but I don't remember what it was. I honestly forgot. It was really late. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Steam Link app for the iPhone would be really cool. But I think what bothers me is when I was reading the article, they said something like somewhere around 49% of Apple's like app revenue comes from games, like gaming. Yeah, I don't know how you died. You were ahead of me, weren't you?
Yes.
That was really weird. You went too far, dude.
I guess so.
Anyway, so 49% of their app revenue comes from games, like app gaming, whether it be the actual price of the game or like in-app purchases. And I mean, it's not confirmed that this was the reason, but if you think about it, the Steam Link app would take away attention from mobile games. And the Steam Link app would have been free, and it wouldn't have had in-app purchases. You know what I mean? It was just like a free service that Valve gave us, so Apple wouldn't make any revenue off of it, and it would also take away attention from mobile games they could sell and make money off of.
That's true. Makes sense.
So it just seems shitty. I mean, like I said, they can't confirm if that's the reason that they had to reject it, but if it is,
it's a really good case that you just made.
Yeah, it's plausible, right? It sounds like something they would do because they want to keep making money off of their own app store. So I don't know. That's just what makes me mad about it, I think. Just because, it's Apple. And it's just kind of shitty to do that. But
yeah.
I don't know. I'll just keep playing on my Steam Link, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
I wish there was a good way to remotely play games. You know,
that'd be cool. Yeah,
like the Steam Link it's made for like your home network. You know, like you just play in a different room in your house. But I wish there was a good way to play like your main PC games on your machine, but from somewhere else. You know what I mean? You know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, like I work nights. You know, like I told you, and I only do is sit there for most of my shift, and I play my Switch all day long. But I wish that I could play like Overwatch or something, you know?
That'd be cool.
Like right now with the new Overwatch event, like the anniversary, I haven't played since our last stream.
Oh wow, yeah, same.
And I really wanted to play like all the time, but I just don't have the time a lot, you know? So if I could play remotely, that would be really nice. But
yeah, like I played once more after that, but I haven't really played it either. But that'd be a cool way to be able to play.
Yeah, I wish, because I mean I have like a laptop and stuff that I take with me, but it's not like yours. I can't handle gaming on it at all. You know what I mean? So it's just, I wish there was a good, reliable way to play your PC games remotely from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just someday, man. Or I don't know. Maybe I'll just invest in a gaming laptop at this point.
I like mine. I love mine, actually.
Yeah. I've been thinking about it. I think it'd be really nice to have.
At one point, I was thinking of selling it to buy just like build myself a PC with the money I got. But then I was like, nah, I don't want to. I can't get rid of it. I got too attached.
Really?
Yeah, because then I thought about it. I'm like, what if I want to do any gaming or even like editing on the go? I need something that can handle it, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing for me too. Is I wish I could do like video editing remotely too. Because as of right now, I can only do video editing from here. Like I can do Photoshop stuff on my laptop, but like if I'm trying to edit any of my videos, I have to do it at home.
Yeah,
which sucks because I have so much time on my hands at work at a desk basically.
Yeah,
and I can't even use it to edit my videos. So I don't know, it is what it is, I guess.
True.
But I don't know, I should keep a lookout. My mom, I don't know if I've talked to you much about it, but my mom and we like going to pawn shops a lot. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. Sometimes I'll get like secondhand from a pawn shop, like at less than half the price.
Get some good deals.
Yeah, like even the webcam that I use all the time, I got from a pawn shop. It was in the box, basically brand new, and I got it for like less than half of what it would have been brand new.
Wow.
You know.
That was a good one right there.
And it was, yeah, I mean, like I said, it was in the box still, like had all the manuals and like everything was packaged up. I don't think it was like sealed, but it was like pretty much brand new, you know what I mean? So
that's good.
Yeah, that's a thing that I like to do. So maybe I've seen a couple gaming laptops in the past, like at pawn shops, so maybe I'll do something like that because that would be really nice.
Yeah.
You know what? Back to the Steam Link app thing. What makes me mad is I forgot to mention they had already approved it and then kind of like repealed their decision and denied it. You know, it wasn't like a straight up it got denied. They initially approved it. There was like a beta version out, and then they denied it afterwards. And their whole thing was like, excuse me, their reasoning was there's already a bunch of remote desktop apps available, like the Windows remote desktop, like Chrome remote desktop, and a bunch of other ones. That was their excuse.
That's BS.
But it's so much different. Like Steam is just for the games. It's like made for games. It's not just a regular like desktop streaming app. So yeah, it's frustrating.
Nah, I feel like you're right. Like they're in it for the money. You know, they don't want to have loss of revenue.
Exactly. They don't want to have somebody using their iPhone to play PC games that they're not making any money off of.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. It just is what it is, I guess.
True.
Oh boy. Holy crap. I think this is breaking news. Check this out. PUBG Corporation sues Epic Games for copyright infringement.
What?
What in the world?
I haven't heard about that. What the heck? What are they talking about?
This is it's a Variety article by Stephanie Fogel. I just want to give the good references here. Let's read through this a little bit. The companies behind the two biggest Battle Royale video games are about to see who's the last man standing in court. First of all, that's a good line.
That is a good line, man.
That's a good reporter. Good lord. Yeah, check this out. PUBG Corp, developer of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and subsidiary of Bluehole Inc., is suing the Korean unit of Fortnite developer Epic Games. In a lawsuit filed in South Korea, PUBG accuses Epic of copyright infringement. Let me see here. This is a measure to protect our copyrights, PUBG Corp told Bloomberg. Why though? Give me something more specific. Let's see. PUBG was launched in March 2017, and it's a competitive game where 100 players are dropped onto a map, scavenge weapons, blah blah blah. Epic Games launched a Battle Royale mode for its co-op sandbox shooter Fortnite about 6 months later. It has a similar concept, but adds a building mechanic. We know this. Let's see. After it launched, PUBG publisher Bluehole said it was contemplating further action against Epic for replicating the experience for which PUBG is known. That's weird. Is that something you can sue someone for?
No.
While PUBG popularized the current Battle Royale genre first, it now finds itself in Fortnite's considerably larger shadow. Which... yeah, true. I mean, it's true. PUBG has reportedly sold over 30 million copies, but its player base on PC is dropping, according to IGN. Meanwhile, Fortnite is currently the largest free-to-play console game of all time, and it's dominating PC and mobile as well.
Oh, yeah.
It made 5 times PUBG Mobile's first week revenue on iOS, according to market intelligence firm Sensor Tower. It's also currently the most watched game on Twitch and YouTube, yeah?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh, this is not the first time PUBG Corp has sued over copyright infringement. It filed a suit back in April against mobile developer NetEase, claiming 2 of its titles, Rules of Survival and Knives Out, copied PUBG's gameplay.
That's so dumb.
Jesus.
And if I'm not mistaken, PUBG is not the first Battle Royale game out there.
I can't imagine it would be.
No, it's not.
It just got more popular. Let's see. This new suit is unusual because both companies are partly owned by tech giant Tencent. What? Really?
I didn't know that.
This new suit is unusual because, yeah, both companies are partly owned by technology giant Tencent. I didn't even know. Wow, weird. No. PUBG is also built on Unreal Engine technology, which is owned by Epic Games. Wow. Neither Epic Games nor PUBG Corp have responded to Variety's request for comment.
Wow.
Jesus. Huh. That's kind of nutty. Weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I can't...
I don't imagine Epic Games losing the case, though. I mean, they got...
Yeah, I really feel like that's just kind of a ridiculous thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, like...
Because they got a similar game, but with way different aspects of it.
Yeah, there's enough difference to make it a different game, I feel like. Yeah.
I agree.
Do you want to play one more?
Yeah, we'll finish this one off.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I get what they're saying, but also, like, I don't know. Why do it now?
Yeah.
How long are you gonna wait? Like, did you just wait till they were more successful than you? You know what I mean?
Saw them like, you know what? Let's do it because they're getting too successful.
Yeah, like they thought they had a chance, but then like it didn't work out, so they were like, well, maybe we should just sue them. You know? That's what I think is lame about it. Like, come on. Yeah,
that's dumb, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of silly, honestly. Like, you know. You didn't invent Battle Royale, you know, last man standing isn't your creation necessarily, you know? Like a lot of people, you could argue that like people made Minecraft mods with like the same exact type of thing long before PUBG even existed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like Hunger Games type stuff on Minecraft. Like people were playing that online a long time ago. And that's what they called it. It was like a Hunger Games thing. But it's the same exact thing. You start with nothing, and then you collect stuff, and you're the last man standing. So, I don't know. I think it's pretty cheap, honestly, to try to fight. One could also think that it's for publicity, you think?
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of like internet beef, but on a larger scale, just like to get headlines again is like, oh, PUBG's suing Fortnite, you know?
Mm-hmm. That could be the case.
Yeah, just get their name in the news still, stay relevant. That's crazy, though. I don't know. It's just kind of drama that video games don't need, you know?
Yeah.
We don't need to fight like that. Come on. It's just lame. You douche. Oh, no. Yes, there we go. That was close. So, but yeah, I mean that article like just popped up, so that must have been like breaking news.
Yeah, that's literally right now.
Yeah, which again that was my point though. It's like, why would you do it now?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
why wait so much?
Yeah, you've known about this. Fortnite has been around, so no, it's just silly. PUBG's just scrambling. They know they're losing. You know? Dang it. Because, I mean, it's just like what we talked about earlier. Like, they're just not... They're losing in a lot of aspects. It's just the way it is.
No.
Oh, you blew it, dude.
I did.
You let the bot beat us. Way to go.
Oh, that wasn't you?
No, that wasn't me.
Was that the cat?
Yeah, it's the cat.
What?
I'm the
I thought it was you the whole time.
No. I was dead for a while. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what makes me appreciate little games like this, honestly. That's why I like indie games so much. Because, like...
They're so fun.
Yeah, and nobody's suing anybody over Speedrunners, you know? Or, like...
Little games like this.
Yeah, or even when they get a little bit bigger. Like, Rocket League got pretty big, but there's no drama over it. It's just a fun game. No, I don't know. That's just me being grumpy, I guess. But still, I think everybody just needs to chill.
Mm-hmm. But if it were the case, I'd be going for Epic Games right now. I'd be rooting for them.
Yeah, exactly. If you gotta pick sides, I mean, I agree. I don't think they did anything. Oh my god. I did that to myself.
Yeah, you did.
But it's fine.
I did it again.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I think PUBG just needs to chill. Yeah. Honestly. Like, they had an idea, and Epic Games just
did it better.
Yeah, they did it better. It's not your fault. Or it's not their fault, I mean. Can't get mad at them about it. Nice. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah, you were blowing it out there.
Yeah, it really was. I'm thinking about, I want to kind of make my own, like, independent game. Because, I mean, that's what I'm going to school for, and I, like, want to be a game developer and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to try to, like, make something on my own, just to have it kind of like in my portfolio, you know, like on my resume I can say,
yeah, of course,
like I made an independent game and sold it. Just because, like, I look at a bunch of these little indie games that get really big, like Undertale or like Stardew Valley. I've been playing a crazy bunch of Stardew Valley lately.
Yeah.
And what I like about those games is they were both made by one guy. I mean, not the same guy, but you know what I mean? Like, each one, it was just one dude that sat down and made a game for years, and then it's huge, you know what I mean? Like, Undertale and Stardew Valley, you can get on so many consoles and stuff now. Yeah. Those are huge games, and it started out by one guy had an idea, just made a game by himself. So
that's a good thing, cool thing about it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think we need to value that sort of thing more in the game industry, so we don't, we pay less attention to, this developer sues this developer over stupid shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's, the guy who made Stardew Valley's not suing anybody, like neither is the guy who made Undertale, so I don't know. It's just the way I think, I guess. Plus, I just want that. Oh, that was close. I just really want that on my resume. I want to have that portfolio of experience because I really want to work. Honestly, if I had my pick, I'd really want to work at Blizzard someday. That'd
be cool.
That's the main plan. And they require to be a software engineer on the game engine.
Mm-hmm.
They require 3 years of experience on at least one shipped title.
Oh,
so a game that actually sold.
Yeah.
But my plan was to make a game by myself for 3 years and then sell it, and then it counts as, you know what I mean? It's 3 years on a shipped title. So
that's true.
But it is what it is. That's the idea. So, you think we should wrap it up?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this one.
Oh yeah, a lot of good content.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, thanks for listening and or watching, depending on what platform you're on. Check us out on YouTube, on Twitch, on Twitter. Links should all be in the description. If you're not already listening to this as a podcast, you can check us out on iTunes or Google Play. Also on Anchor and Pocket Casts.
Pocket Cast.
That's a hard one to say, but all 4 of those platforms we're on as a podcast. So if you want to listen to us while you drive or work out or something, if you don't want to watch the video, you can just listen to us talk all day. Yeah, and you should check out our personal channels on YouTube and Twitch and stuff. And nope, we're not playing that again. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody.
See y'all later.
What should I do here? Let's get rid of our faith.